I'm Karen of Wildflower Quilting. This video is about Draw Line feature in CreativeStudio 7. Draw Line can be very useful for doing things like stitch in the ditch on your quilt top. It can also be useful for texture quilting, or when creating a crosshatch design, or for creating horizontal lines all the way across a quilt. I use Draw Line all the time to create designs. There are several ways to access draw features like Draw Line. We have an icon, of course. You can click on that icon and you'll see that, like all of our other draw features, my cursor becomes a crosshair and it's waiting for me to select my first point. Now you can choose selection points for Draw Line either with your cursor on the CAD screen, or by choosing the point where your machine needle is at when you're using Draw Line on your connected statler. You can even go back and forth, selecting a point on the CAD screen, selecting a point on the quilt. Once you've initiated that Draw Line tool, a left click will begin the line, and you can see that line being built, and the next click will create a segment of the line. If you wanted to create your own cross-hatching for a block in a specific size, create a boundary that shows that block. Our block will be 12 inches. And then choose the spacing for your cross-hatching. 1 inch between lines is usually pretty nice. Setting your grid at 1 inch will give you a crosshatch with spacing a little bit smaller than 1 inch. Then you just select your Draw Line tool, make sure your snaps are on, and cross across the block. You'll need to jump up or down to select and go back and forth. Just follow that outer perimeter of the block to get to the next spot where you need to create a line, and be sure you fill in all of your space. And don't right click because that will give you a jump stitch. And that's how you can create your own crosshatch block.